What happens when pure vocal talent, star presence, and the perfect song choice collide on the voice stage? You get a moment like this. Ari Camille stepping up with Faith Evans' Love Like This and completely owning it. From the moment she opened her mouth to the second she stepped away from the mic stand, Ari had the audience, and clearly Coach John, hooked. This wasn't just another knockout. It was a performance that lit up the comments section like fireworks. And yes, John Legend snatched her up like his musical life depended on it. But what are fans saying about Ari's knockout performance? Well, buckle up, because the internet had a lot to say. Before we dive into what made Ari the talk of the knockouts, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more breakdowns, reactions, and behind-the-scenes buzz from The Voice. Let's get into it. Right out of the gate, one thing is clear. People are in love with Ari's voice. The reaction was overwhelmingly positive, with many calling her voice special, sensual, and even beyond. There's a smoothness and control in her vocals that had people comparing her to legends like Saad, Lauryn Hill, and even Coco Jones. One fan said Ari's tone was so good it felt like Sade all around, while another noted how much her rasp reminded them of Coco Jones. That comparison alone says a lot about the richness and uniqueness of her tone. Someone even imagined her tackling a Lauryn Hill classic like Killing Me Softly. Now that would be a moment. Another said she has the same effortless ability as Kenny Loggins, not in style, but in how naturally she connects with listeners. That kind of praise doesn't come easy. Many viewers were quick to point out that Ari's song choice was spot on. One person said the track was perfect for her tone, and others agreed it was a smart pick that truly showcased her strengths. Some even went as far as saying this version was better than the original, with her earlier performance of a Brandy song also getting a shout out for being equally impressive. There was a playful sentiment too. Someone joked, "This is Ari's song now." Sorry, Faith? That says it all. She didn't just sing Love Like This, she claimed it. It wasn't just the voice though. People were loving Ari's energy and stage presence. One viewer captured it best by saying, "She was so intense when she came off the mic stand. More energy, more passion, loved it." Her transition from that sultry, controlled start to a more explosive finish gave the performance a dynamic arc that audiences clearly appreciated. It showed off her versatility and her ability to feel the music, not just sing it. Another fan summed it up with one simple line: "She killed this." Others said it was one of their favorite knockouts so far this season. On the technical side, fans noticed her vocal control and polish, with one person even calling her technically the best on the show. Others admired her superior queen control and said she slayed with effortless transitions and vocal bends. Adam Levine also got a shout out here, with one viewer mentioning that he's in beast mode this season, polishing contestants like Ari into shining stars. But let's be honest, Ari came into this round already glowing. Let's talk about the moment everyone was waiting for: John Legend using his steal on Ari. One viewer summed up the mood perfectly. "Thank God she was stolen. It would be an outrage if she wasn't in the playoffs." Some fans poked fun in a lighthearted way too. One said, "John back at being the #1 fan again." A nod to how he always seems to have that one contestant each season who captures his heart and musical instincts. This year, it looks like Ari is that one. Beyond technical and strategy, fans were just feeling Ari. One person said, "Ari is such a vibe," while another shared they'd listened to her performance more than 100 times. And of course, there were shootouts to her iconic style. Yes, those Mary J. Blige boots got some love too. Someone else mentioned Straight from Soul Train, capturing how her performance wasn't just a song, it was a full-blown retro soul experience. Of course, no performance is immune to a little feedback, and there were a couple of thoughtful observations from viewers. One person mentioned that the audio people should have turned the bass down and turned her up a bit, suggesting that the mix didn't always do her vocals justice. Another fan said, "I can't figure it out, but something felt a bit off," showing that not everyone connected with the performance in the same way, but even they acknowledged her immense talent. A few viewers debated whether this was the best song to use in a knockout, but even those who weren't fully convinced admitted she sang it really well. That's respect. Fans were also busy imagining what Ari could do next. Some were dreaming of her covering artists like Anita Baker, Chidinma, or Thames. Clearly, people see a long road ahead for her, and they want to follow it. Others were comparing her to Britton, another standout from this round. One viewer said they'd choose Ari because they feel she has more room to grow, while Britton might have already shown his full range. Someone even said, "Skill, make it your own," echoing what many others felt. Ari doesn't just sing songs, she reinvents them. The comments weren't short on fun either. One viewer said they now ship her with the white boy, prompting lots of laughter. Another was just hyped and screamed, "Sing girl," which kind of sums up everyone's energy. And yes, John Legend's excitement didn't go unnoticed either. One person pointed out that John was more excited than Adam, capturing just how into Ari he was. So what's the final word on Ari Camille's knockout performance? The public verdict is crystal clear. She's a star in the making. From her soulful tone and polished control to her powerful stage presence and smart song choice, Ari delivered a knockout in every sense of the word. Her voice brought nostalgia, style, passion, and technical brilliance. Fans are already imagining future performances, requesting covers, and rooting for her to make it all the way. And let's be honest, after a performance like this, the competition just got a lot more interesting. But now, we want to hear from you. Did Ari's performance give you goosebumps? Do you agree with the comparisons to Lauryn Hill and Coco Jones? And more importantly, do you think John Steele could lead her to the finals? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a moment from The Voice. Until next time, keep vibing and keep listening.